Croconile, 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 Croconile. In ancient Egypt long ago, beside the river Nile, a brother and a sister found a baby crocodile. They fed it lots of bread and dates, and as it grew and grew, it stayed the friend of Hamut and his sister Nekatu. Each morning when the girl and boy came down to have a swim, their trusty croc was waiting for the fun they'd have with him. One day they climbed aboard a boat whose crew had gone to dine, and mischievously hid there in among the jars of wine. The naughty twosome stayed concealed until the break of day. By then their little village was 100 miles away. Although the crew weren't really cross, they wondered what to do. Returning was too risky, for the floods were overdue, and as the Nile would soon become a mass of waves and foam, the stowaways must quickly find a temporary home. The captain sailed them to a port where he could leave the pair, with trusted friends who gladly took the children in their care. And they sent a relay message by runners who would tell their family, who fretted that the two were safe and well. They helped the children feel at home by showing them the sights and pyramids that towered to unprecedented heights. Their guardian, who sculpted stone, taught Hamut with a will. He learned to fashion statues with the most astounding skill. And pretty soon, when Nekatu found she could paint and draw, Egyptians stood around her to admire and gasp in awe. The sculptor, keen to demonstrate the work these youngsters did, proposed that they should help him with the latest pyramid. Deep in subterranean chambers, where sunlight never falls, they carved and painted wonders over all the passage walls. The king came by to see the work and almost had a fit. In all his royal life, he'd never seen the likes of it. He asked them both to fabricate his dear queen's birthday treat, a piece so rare and special it would make her day complete. The children, who were thrilled to be commissioned by the king, began at once to fashion an exquisite sort of thing. And when at last their work was done, they had a bath and dressed, and went to join the party at the palace with the rest. Now, when the monarch's birthday gift was given to the queen, she vowed it was the finest that her royal eyes had seen. And then the clever boy and girl were overcome with pride when ordered to be seated at the table by her side. Then these two junior geniuses achieved enormous fame, while managing to stay both shy and modest just the same. But fate held quite a shock in store, because, it's sad to say, some canny villains kidnapped them and carried them away. These ruffians knew very well that kings in foreign parts paid handsomely for slaves so deft and skillful in the arts. And though the children struggled hard, their efforts came to naught. The twosome were held captive on a boat that left the port. But once again fate intervened, because the floods arrived and sank the scoundrel's vessel. But the lucky pair survived, thanks to their pal, the crocodile, who'd always stayed around. He braved the floods and thereby saved his friends from being drowned. They clung like limpets to his sides until the floods passed. Then on his back they clambered for the journey home at last. So, pausing just to thank their friends, they traveled home in style, though not by boat or chariot, but by first-class crocodile. Then brave Hamut and Nekatu came home to scenes of joy, and there were hugs and kisses for the long-lost girl and boy. And at the celebration feast, the children praised their friend, the constant crocodile who gave this tale a happy end. Croconile, Croconile, Croconile.